are talking about a game based on John Carpenter's The Thing.
Coming back again to movies.
That's right. From Mondo, who normally makes movie collectibles and posters and stuff.
Very good ones from what I've heard.
Yeah, they do these cool art shows and stuff like that. And also they are working with Project Raygun, which is a new division of USAopoly that maybe they're trying to branch out into more hobbyist hardcore games, kind of like they did with the Harry Potter game. But as far as I know, this is their first project. They haven't done anything else yet. So we don't have any details on this, but it is a The Thing game.
I will say this.
All right.
Big fan of The Thing. And the movie literally is based around the hidden role, like traitor mechanic.
Yeah.
So, and that's one of our favorite mechanics we see in board games. We think it's a really good one that can really make a game much more entertaining and have player interaction. So I'm a little bit worried because I want this to be good. At the same time, we know it's probably going to look good at least.
Sure.
And I do love the start of this ray gun idea because I think when we see these bigger companies, and not just in board games and other things, when they make, like, this is our independent studio to actually do some more interesting things, that's a good place for them to learn and maybe even bring back to the main studio. So if they start making more these hidden role games, like less of the simple, like, we reskinned Clue or Monopoly 100 times over, that could actually bring, because they have a lot of properties under their belt, like, that they have the rights to, then they can do that then. So hopefully if this is good and the ray gun, was it?
Yeah.
Can grow, then we'll be able to see a lot more cooler, interesting games.
Sort of like how Sony has like Sony Pictures Classics.
Right. I was thinking like Fox has like Searchlight Studios and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think this, it's a good sign. I'm scared just because I want this to be good.
Well, my fear comes from I don't know if I wrote it down or not. I didn't, but there's a quote in their announcement where they literally said like, well, we've never done game design before, so we've got these guys on board.
But I think that was Mondo who said that. And that's why, I had the same thing, but I'm like, well, and that's why I'm scared, because I think because it's built around a mechanic that we see so well in board games, I'm like, don't screw this up. You already have a great mechanic in there.
Well, and that's the other thing is, like you said, we have so many of these games that in a way I feel like all of them have almost been trying to mimic The Thing, even unconsciously.
You even talked about there's, I guess, sort of spoilers for Betrayal, House on the Hill. There's a scenario.
There's a Haunt and Betrayal that's like a lot like The Thing. Even any of those games is, I feel, like The Thing. So does this game even need to be made anymore is my question.
No, and I completely agree with you in some sense, but at the same time, it's sort of like when we talked about Tides of Time, 51st State, and Settlers. If it has the theme that we like The Thing, and as long as it's good, that's fine, because then if you're a fan of the movie The Thing, this is a good addition. Especially if, let's say you're not into board games, but you're into movies, and you hear there's a Thing game, then this would actually be a great
Well, that's definitely true.
That.
It's definitely for those people.
I definitely see where you come from and agree that, of course, we want something new and interesting. But at the same time, if this can be that help connect more movie and games together and get those people to come and enjoy our hobby, I just make it good.
Well, I hope it has some kind of a unique twist to it.
Absolutely. And I think you could.
If there was something like, I don't know.
I'm not giving them credit, just copy Resistance or something.
Like The Thing, they have the scenes with like blood tests, or if there's some kind of actual, maybe you go into different rooms with different people, like maybe there's a social, physical aspect to it. There are ways you can make it unique.
Well, not only that, like if there's a way, like if you can exile someone for some time, but it's cold so they could die out there for a number of turns. Like you could, look, if you actually delve into the movie, and probably even both of them, you could probably parse out some good stuff. That's more than just, Resistance or werewolves sit around the table and argue who's the bad guy.
I'm also not sure if I think they called it a board game, but I'm not sure if there will be a board or if it will be like the Resistance where there's just cards. Right. I don't know what would be preferable.
We're speculating at this point, but like we said, we hope it's good. We hope at the very least it's good, but you should be able to bring some new, interesting mechanics in. treat the thing. It's a great movie. Treat it as a good board game.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, if it's not good, like we said, you'll have plenty of things to fall back on. If you enjoyed this video, it was just a snippet of our full-length podcast, which you can find on our YouTube channel every week. So please go ahead, like, and subscribe for more board game-related content coming at you in the future.
And don't forget to check out rollforcrit.com, where we actually sell a lot of the games we talked about, as well as post news and all our other videos. Until then, I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this is Roll for Crit.